We're talking to Bill Herbert of Roanoke, who has been invited to attend the 19th International Jaycees Golf Tournament, which will be played next week in St. Paul, Minnesota. How do you feel about going up that way, Bill?
Well, I've never been that far west before. It ought to be a pretty nice trip, though.
Let's see now. How do you plan to get up to St. Paul from here?
Well, we're going to drive from here to Richmond, and then we're going to take a plane from there up to Minnesota, and we should probably get up there sometime late this evening.
Now, the tournament runs the 3rd through the 8th, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, the 3rd and 4th will be practice rounds for us, to give us all a chance to see what the course is like and see how it plays. And then the 5th through the 8th, will be the tournament, medal play, 72 holes.
Mm-hmm. There's quite an interesting story on how you got into this tournament in the first place. I understand it began out here at the Roanoke, Jaycee City County.
Yeah, it did. I was pretty lucky to even get as far as I did, because after the first round, I shot a 76 in Roanoke here, and that put me way down the list. So I really had to make some sort of a comeback, I guess you could call. And through the last round, through about 13 holes, I was 5 strokes down with 5 holes to play, and it looked like I wasn't even going to make the trip to Danville for the state JC. But Lady Luck was with me, and I managed to pull it out.
Well, a little bit of luck and a little bit of talent was involved. I understand when you got to Danville, you got into almost the same problem again.
It was. It's about the same situation. I shot a 77 the first round, and that put me way, way down the list. And it looked like I wasn't even lucky to get home, maybe. And through 9 holes of the next round, I picked up almost all the strokes I'd lost, and I wasn't but 1 stroke down from the leader at that time. And I sort of staggered home from there on in and got into a playoff. I was tied for 2nd. And that put me in a 4-way playoff for 3 positions. And we went into sudden death, and I managed to eke out the last position on the 5th hole with a 35-foot putt.
Now, they're taking 4 boys from Virginia. Can you name the other 3 besides yourself?
Yeah, well, Archie McDowell, he was the runner-up in the tournament. He's from Virginia Beach. He'll be going up there. And a boy by the name of Gary Spears, this is probably the first major tournament he's done any good at all in. And he's going up there, and David Harper, he won the tournament. He's from Farmville, and he'll be going up with us. And I think we're going to have a escort, a man to go up there with us, and his name is Bob Hudson, I think, and he's from Danville.
He's from the Danville JC.
Right.
Well, who do you look for to do good in from Virginia up in the National?
Well, I hope I do pretty well myself. I've been playing fairly well lately, and well, these other golfers, they're going up with me. They ought to play very well, too.
I understand as soon as you've finished up in St. Paul, you've got to rush back to Virginia for another tournament.
That's right. The State Junior Golf Championship, it starts the 11th, and that's not going to give me too much time from the 8th to get down here, so I guess they're going to fly us back down to Richmond, and I'm going to have to go directly from Richmond down to Virginia Beach. And this is a tournament that I really like to win, because nobody has ever won the tournament twice, and I won it 2 years ago when I was 14. I was the youngest to win it that year, and it would be real good if I could win this thing twice.
You think you'll be in pretty sharp shape from to play?
Yeah, I hope so. I'll be up against the toughest in the country before I play against the boys in the state down there.
So at least you'll be honed up to a fine edge, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, lots of luck on both the tournaments, and I hope you come out real well. I know you'll represent Virginia real well and Roanoke.
Yeah, I hope so.